In this video, we will be focusing on going over Zoterobib. I will first go over a brief introduction of the system, then go over the benefits of using Zoterobib, and then we'll conclude by going through a demonstration and some of the key features. So Zoterobib is an open source system that's been created by Zotero. It helps you generate bibliographies and in-text citations without signing in to Zotero or without downloading Zotero. Some of the benefits of using Zoterobib is that you can create a bibliography list as well as your in-text citations. You can generate in-text citations and your bibliographies by inputting URL, your DOI, or any identifiers to your source. It also helps you generate the bibliography in-text citation without signing in to Zotero as well as without creating an online account or installing the software. It's compatible with over 10,000 citation styles. You're able to auto-save your bibliography and come back to it later or continue adding or editing your bibliography list. You can link it directly to Zotero, and it allows you to export your bibliography list and then you can import it to a different system. It also provides you a link where you can go back and edit your bibliography list and access it later. You can also use that bibliography link to share with colleagues and peers. In this portion of the video, we will be going over how Zoterobib works. The first thing I want to do is open up my browser and type in Zoterobib. It should be the first link. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and this is what Zoterobib looks like. It gives me my search bar on the top. I'm able to cite a link to Zotero here, as well as if you need additional assistance, it has that feature there, and it also talks about the different features of Zoterobib and what you can do with the system. To get started, I'm going to go ahead and open another tab and do a sample search, and for today's topic we're going to be going over exercise and mental health. I'm going to go ahead and select exercise or mental health, an article by the National Institute of Health, and I'm going to go ahead and copy the DOI, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it in the search bar, and then I'm just going to click cite, and it has generated my bibliography, and down here it's starting to create my bibliography list. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one more time. And so now this is an article by the Mayo Clinic. I'm going to go ahead and just copy the URL, and I'm just going to type that into the search bar up here and go ahead and click cite, and it has added my second citation to my bibliography list. It's alphabetical. There are some information that's missing, the date here and the author, so we can always go back and see if that information is available. It doesn't seem like it is, so I don't see an author, and there's a date down here of 2017. So I'm going to go ahead and put that date as part of my citation. So I can click the citation and then go ahead and edit some of this information, and I'm going to go ahead and put the date, which was September of 2017. So I'm going to go ahead and put September of 2017, and I'm going to go ahead and press done. And so it's added it right here. Usually I would double check my citation and make sure that it's appropriate and make sure that it aligns with the most current up-to-date style. If I need to change the citation style to MLA or Chicago, I can just click the little arrow here and then select the citation style that I need. For example, if I'm using MLA, I would change it to MLA and it'll reform it that way. I can always copy my citations and my bibliography, or I can also copy my in-text citation if I'm citing specific pages. So I can just say maybe page 2, and then I would copy the citation and paste it in my paper. The other feature I can use is link to this version. So I can generate a link, I can copy the URL or view it. So I can just copy the URL. So right now I've copied the URL into the browser, and it should generate a bibliography list. So here's a bibliography list. I can always edit it if I need to. I could also import my list if I need to do so. So it gives me several options right here that I can download it an RS file or an HTML file, as well as to save it to Zotero. Those are just some of the features of Zoterobib. In this portion, we will be going over some helpful resources to using Zoterobib. So if we're on the Zoterobib website, we can scroll all the way down to the bottom and it will give you additional information regarding the different key features and its functionality. If you have additional questions, feel free to click frequently asked questions and it will give you additional information regarding Zoterobib as well as Zotero. One of the distinctions between Zoterobib and Zotero is that for Zotero, you would need to add the connector to your browser and download the desktop. And for Zoterobib, you can just type in the DOI or the URL and it will generate your bibliography for your sources. If you're working on a project that's long-term, I would suggest downloading Zotero. However, if you're using it just to try it out or you find it faster to do it this way, then Zoterobib is a good alternative and it uses the interface of Zotero, so your citation should be accurate. However, it's always beneficial to double check your citations and make sure that the formatting is correct. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know.